Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high, still I rise.
What's up, everybody? It's Manny Brandon with Manny's Fitness Fortress, the citadel of power. Guys, we're here to celebrate Simone Biles. Even long before this Olympics trial, she had a plethora of gold medals and world championships. And everyone knows that she withdrew from the Tokyo Olympics. Who knows how many she could have had if she had stayed in that. But we're going to celebrate her and discuss why Simone Biles is one of the greatest athletes of all time. And we're going to discuss the discrepancy between most decorated and who actually has gold medals, world championships versus, silver and bronze, all right? All that coming up right now. Fitness Fortress on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and Manny Brandon on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you like fitness, wellness, nutrition, lifestyle, content, we're going to discuss why Simone Biles is one of the greatest athletes of all time, and if not the greatest Olympian of gymnastics of all time. All right, just wanted to get into something I touched on. There's a discrepancy of when someone says the most decorated Olympian athlete, a lot of people don't know what that really means. If you have more medals than someone altogether than anyone else in your field, in your craft, then you're considered the most decorated. Someone could have more gold medals than you and be not as decorated if you have, let's say, 21 medals and they have 11, but they have 9 that are gold and you have 3 that are gold, but 21 total. So that's a thing. Like, for instance, Michael Phelps has 28 medals. All right, he was formerly the most decorated Olympian of all time. 23 of those are gold. Simone Biles has 30 medals, including world championships and gold medals. So she is the most decorated Olympian of all time. But she has 7 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze for a total of 11 Olympic medals. But we're going to get into her greatness right now. And I just want to go over an article, guys, that is pretty up to date. And it's so much stuff that's updating by the week that I'm just going to read it right from the source. And thank you guys for tuning in. I want you to chime in and comment on certain things that I'm talking about. Now, this is why Simone Biles is one of the greatest athletes of all time. A look ahead at the Paris Olympics. Now, the first thing is she has 5 moves named after her. Biles now has 5 signature moves named after her in 3 different events: on the floor, vault, and on the balance beam. Many people aren't even attempting to do them because it's such high difficulty, high risk maneuvers, and she does them with complete ease and effort. Dominique Dawes, a 3-time Olympian and 18-year gymnastics veteran, says, "It's amazing to watch what she's doing, and she does it with a smile on her face." That's crazy. For a move to be named after an athlete in gymnastics, the gymnast has to submit a video of them performing the move to the Federation International de Gymnastique Women's Technical Committee. Wow. The committee determines the difficulty of the skill, and if it receives a high enough difficulty score, it is then eligible to be named. Then a gymnast must perform the move without a major fault at an international competition. The Biles on the floor, first successfully completed by Biles on the world stage in 2013 at the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships, is a double layout with half twist, which means that her body remains straight and elongated as she flips twice. I've seen that, guys. That looks amazing, incredible. She did that this year too. I think in the same floor exercise routines. Amazing. Her second signature move on the floor, Biles 2, was first successfully completed on the world stage in 2019. For this move, Biles performs a triple-double, meaning she flips twice while twisting 3 times before hitting the ground. That's crazy awesome. Incredibly difficult. The Biles on the vault is a round off into a back handspring with a half turn, completing the move by twisting twice in a somersault. It is one of the most difficult vaults in women's artistic gymnastics with a difficulty score of 6.4. Biles 2 on the vault is the most recent move to be named after the athlete. In 2023, she became the first woman to land the Yurchenko double pike, a move that consists of a backflip off the vault and 2 full rotations in a pike position before landing. It sounds difficult to pronounce, let alone execute. The Biles on the balance beam completed in 2019 features a double dismount from the beam, 2 flips and 2 twists. That's amazing. That's just like some of the stuff that she's acquired and attained after her. One of the second things that makes her one of the greatest athletes of all time is prioritizing her mental health and physical health. All right. Simone Biles pulled out of the Tokyo Olympics, as we all know, before finishing the individual all-around competition and the team final following a shocking stumble on the vault. We wholeheartedly support Simone's decision and applaud her bravery in prioritizing her well-being. Her courage shows yet again why she is a role model for so many. U.S. Gymnastics said in a statement Wednesday. People don't realize when you compete, and you're in gamesmanship at such a high level, when you do something and have a fault in your execution that is very uncommonplace for you, it messes with your psyche, And this is a woman that rarely has any mistakes on the floor or any of her exercises. When you have a fault like that, it can be mentally demoralizing. So where other people may look at it and say, oh, that's nothing, she's great, she shouldn't let... When you compete as an athlete, I've been there too, at such a high level, just any minor fault or deficiency in your execution can bring you down to where you're not like mentally all there, because that's, it's much harder on the athlete than it is on the viewers watching. I'll just leave it at that. Now, her exit shined a light on mental health among elite athletes who face intense pressures as the world watches. She later also discussed how her exit was tied to her struggle to recover mentally after being sexually abused by former USA Gymnastics team Dr. Larry Nassar. Biles has to appear also outspoken about experiencing depression and having to take anxiety medication in the fallout of the Nassar abuse. And this is a big thing. If anyone's suffering abuse at the hands of anyone, they should definitely seek help. Focus on and pursue counseling and report anything that's happening to you, because all those are related. Mental health, depression, stuff like that. So she did what she needed to go back, rebuild, refortitude and reconstitute her mental health, and came back, and not many people can do that. So kudos to her. As a recent competitor in the Tokyo Games who was a survivor of this horror, I can assure you the impacts of this man's abuse are not over or ever forgotten, Biles said in 2021 congressional hearing. The announcement in the spring of 2020 that the Tokyo Games were to be postponed for a year meant that I would be going to the gym to train, to therapy, living daily among the reminders of this story for another 365 days. Wow. Biles qualified in all 6 of the women's gymnastics finals at the Tokyo Olympics and was expected to win an unprecedented 6 gold medals. The goal was to become the first woman since 1968 to win back the titles in the all-around. I just never felt like this going into the competition before, Biles said at the press conference Tuesday following the team final. I tried to go out there and have fun and warm up in the back, winning a little bit later. I tried to go out there and have fun and warm up in the back, win a little bit later, but once I came out here, I was like, no, mental is not here, not there. And that's so important, guys. Whether you're, what type of Olympic athlete, bodybuilder, fitness crossfitter, basketball player. You know, if you're going to the gym, if you're going to a high-level competition, it's not about like, oh, I'm worried that I might not do my worst. You're worried about your mental well-being. That comes first and foremost, even before the execution, even before the event. Protect your mental clarity and your mental, strength. All right, your mental fortitude has to be number one. It affects everything, even everyday stress on the job. Certain individuals will bring you down. You know, so that's amazing. There's a couple more, dialogues on here. And like the thing I was touching on before, she is the most decorated gymnast of all time. Her rise to fame began in the wake of the 2012 Olympics, which Biles was too young to qualify for. But in 2013, at the age of 16, she secured 4 medals, 2 golds, and her first appearance at the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships. In 2014, she won 4 golds and a silver at the competition. In 2015, she scored another 4 gold medals and a bronze. In 2018, she won 4 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. In 2019, she won 5 gold medals in total. Now in 2023, she won 4 golds and 1 silver. Overall, she scored 30 world titles. Now these are world titles, guys. 23 as a gold medal winner in world titles. 23 as a gold medal winner in world titles, according to the Olympic official website. In the Olympic competition, she's won 7 gold. So that's the distinction you have to remember. Biles won 4 gold medals in her first Olympic Games in 2016 and 1 bronze. In Tokyo, she won silver and 1 bronze, 1 silver, 1 bronze, before sitting out the rest of the competition to focus on her mental and physical health. That's amazing. Biles is the most decorated gymnast in history, male or female, according to the Olympics. In all, she has 37 world and Olympic medals combined. Yep. So, she got 37 world and Olympic medals combined. So that's now 7 gold medals, 2 bronze and 2 silver as Olympic medals. So that's incredible. So I just wanted to give kudos and shout out to America for doing so well at the Olympics this year. Like, just standing on business. I'm an athlete at heart. I used to do gymnastics when I was younger, and I have a lot of flexibility, even though I'm a bodybuilder now. I have so much respect, and honor, and you just praise for the athletes that do what they do, being able to sustain top level excellence and performance under pressure, TV cameras and all that, guys. Family problems, injuries, that's another big thing. Surviving and overcoming injuries. Simone with the calf, coming back stronger after the calf issue. It's just crazy. That's the mark of a true champion. That's the mark of a true champion. And the thing is, that's what separates actually the average athlete from a champion. What happens when you hit a roadblock? What happens when you hit the wall? What happens when you have financial struggles? What happens when you're lacking support in your circle? What happens when your mental health is compromised? What happens when you have what could potentially be career-ending injuries? Can you come back from that? Her whole team, there were 2 other girls on the team that very fortitude in their mental that came back. I think one from an injury, one from an illness. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. Congratulations to the Women's American Gymnastics team. Simone Biles, we love you. And I read somewhere that you said you're looking forward to competing in the 2028 Olympics. And what you guys don't realize, people know that in gymnastics, like 20 years old, 22 is considered older, 25 is considered old. The pliability of your tendons and your bones and stuff like that correlates to the work you put in the recovery. And in certain individuals can push that boundary, can accelerate past that, that time period, that window. And Simone Biles is one of them. So look at her at 27 doing this in 2024. That's unheard of for women's or even men's gymnasts. So I hope to see you back in 2028, Simone. Kudos. Hope you the best happiness in your marriage, your career as an Olympian, and please don't change who you are. You're a beautiful human being, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just had to talk on this because I love watching the Olympics, and gymnastics was always one of my favorite disciplines. That, and of course, powerlifting, weightlifting, and things of that sort. But guys, have a great day. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. I love you guys for supporting me, my whole journey on YouTube. And comment down what you thought about this video, or about the facts and the stats that I read. And also comment down in the comment section what you'd like to see me make next. Fitness, nutrition, recipes, or lifestyle content. I always do them all, but I'll do them in the order that you would like. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Boom!